Good morning, students. Today I will teach you subject EVS lesson number 2, the interrelationship between living things. Do you know what is interrelationship? The way in which two or more things are connected with each other is called an interrelationship. Okay, and now see a riddle to solve. An age-old tree with the thick, strong trunk gives deep, dark shade from the scorching sun. Like an old man's beard with many strands, it has ropes for swinging from every branch. So, can you recognize the answer of seeing this picture? Which picture this is? This is banyan tree. Okay. Now see, the next is the needs of living things are made in their environment, and we got everything that we need. We got these things in the environment. We need air, water, food, clothes and shelter in our day-to-day life to satisfy our needs. The needs of living things are made in their environment. Like food we get from the plant, animal and air. Air is very important to live. Next is water. Water come from rain, river, lakes. Then clothes. Clothes come from cotton plants and wool also. And shelter is our need, and that complete human living house, then animal living house and dog house also. You know na, dog house, animal living house, animal के भी houses रहते हैं. Then now see, our interrelationship is interdependent, means human, plants, plants, human beings, animals, again plants, again human beings, again animals. Like this, it is interdependent. The needs of living things, हमारी जो भी needs है वो सभी की सेम नहीं रहती है. For example, here is given one example. Now see, one rat and elephant is given. Water that a mouse drink in an entire day would not be enough for an elephant even at one time. Means rat want little water, but elephant want too much water in a day. The next is the all living things are different in the needs of each kind of living things. For example, now see, fish lives in water. Sheep want to eat grass. Tiger want to eat animals. Pigeon want to eat grains. Then the needs of different living things are different. The fulfillment of needs. What is the fulfillment of needs? That is called living things adapt themselves, that is, they survive or grow in those areas where all their needs are fulfilled. The basic needs of all living things is the same, means all animals, birds, then living being, like means us, all basic needs are the same. Food, air, water, shelter, clothing, all these are the same thing. Then now see, here is given one example of tiger. Tiger has a strips, and tiger lies in wait for the prey among tall grasses. He hide in the tall grasses and wait for his prey. And after, when he saw like deer, nilgai or bison, that time he attack on that animals and he fulfill our needs. After that, a tiger inhabit an areas. All these things are available. Now see, can you tell from where do we get silk? हमें सिल्क कहाँ से मिलता है? Now see, silk is obtained from the cocoons of the larva of the mulberry silkworm. And second question is, how are trees useful for monkeys? How it is useful for monkey? Trees provide monkey the shelter, food and safety for monkeys. Monkeys adapted to live mostly in trees because the trees provide these resources which are necessary for their survival. They are very happily to live in that tree and they will be safe. Now third question is the how are trees useful for birds? Now see, answer is the trees are a home for the birds. It provides shelter from rain and sun for the birds. Birds build nest on the branches. You know very well. Now fourth is the what happens if termites make a tree hollow. Now see, they weaken the trunks of the trees and make them hollow. That can cause heavy branches to break during storms and heavy rain. Such termite infect trees will eventually die. And next is the we keep animals in order to safety some of our needs. They become our dear, means they become our friend. We look after them well and we have to feed them, then we have to take care of them voluntarily. If they fall ill, when that time we have to take care of them. Animals are very helpful and used in many ways, like milk. They give us milk, meat, eggs from animals. We got from all these things from animals. Domestic animals also very useful, like dog, cat, then donkey. Many animals are used for carrying burdens or drawing carts. And domestic animals are also used to help with the heavy farm work in the field, like ox. Dogs guards our house. Sheep give us wool. Animals are our friends. When we take care of us, that time he give us protection. Plant give us fruits, vegetables, then grains. Plant give us cotton. We grow plants which are useful to us and we have to take care of that plant also. When even we can spray pesticides if they are attacked by insect. We have to grow plants which are useful to us. Plants satisfy our needs by giving food grains, vegetable, fruits, flowers and etc. many things. Beyond human beings, even other animal things, other living things also get their food from the environment. Like chameleons eats insect when they are hungry. Then snake eat mice and frogs. Tigers eat deer. Goat and sheep eat leaves of plants and cattle eat grass. All these animals also get food from the environment. Okay students, do you understand till this? Now we will see till this here and after that we will see in our next period. So read this lesson carefully and find out the hard words and their meanings also and write in your practice copy. Okay students, have a nice day.